He asked for power to prove humans are selfish, and God said yes. Hi, this is Genie Make a Wish, a K-drama that's dark and hinged and somehow also a rom-com. It's part fantasy, part heartbreak, and maybe the most human story about a genie from hell. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Lila. I retell dramas to make me question my life decisions. Now let's dive in because the story starts in hell, literally. Long ago, God created genies and angels and ordered them to bow to humans. The leader genies, will call him Iron. He refused. He is proud, defiant. He looked at God and said, "Humans are selfish. I'll prove it. By granting their wishes, they'll expose their greed. And when they did, he'll drag them straight to hell." God surprisingly said, "All right, prove it." He gave Iron the power to grant wishes, and centuries passed. Iron sent countless people's souls to hell, until one human, a little girl, proved him wrong. Her wish was selfless and pure, and for that Iron was locked away in his lamp for eternity. But vengeance never dies. He swore he'll find that soul again when she was reborn. Cut to present day, the girl's back. She's reincarnated. We'll call her Kelly. Kelly lives with her grandmother because her mother left a long time ago. And raising Kelly wasn't easy. She doesn't feel empathy, she's cold, she's detached. Sometimes she even thinks about hurting people. In other words, she's a psychopath. Her grandmother, bless her soul, tried to save her. She teaches Kelly emotions. This is happy, this is angry, this is sad. She gives her a watch and says, when you lose control, listen to this. Tick, 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 until you count it down. Kelly followed these rules. She lives quietly. But she's also strangely rich. Designer clothes, luxury car. No one knows where her money comes from. Every year she flies first class to Dubai to visit her birth mother. It goes about as well as you'd expect. Cold and distant. So to clear her mind, she joins a desert tour. The guy points to the swirling sandstorms and said, "These are genies waltzing in the desert." When the group gets free time, Kelly does what every main character shouldn't do. She wanders off and she walks her deep into the desert. She trips over something half buried in the sand. Well, it's a little lamp. She picks it up, rubs out the dust, and suddenly a man appears. He's wrapped in ancient cloth. His hair is spilling all the way to the ground. I usually don't like long hair men, but somehow this works for him. And he says it's a genie. Kelly looks at him dead in the eye and just walks away, unbothered. I mean, you don't have to understand emotions to know it's weird when a random man materializes out of thin air. But Kelly, nothing. Back at her hotel, she opens the door and the entire suite is filled with hair, like floor to ceiling Rapunzel situation. Turns out Iron has been trapped for almost 1,000 years, and yes, that's how long it's been since he last had his haircut. But he can shift, appear however he wants. He tells Kelly he's been waiting for centuries to find her. She still doesn't care. She just wants to get out of the lamp. She wants to sell it or in the ocean, but it always comes back. Finally, she gets an idea. If one genie is this annoying, maybe another genie can cancel him out. So she goes in the market, rubbing every lamp she can find. Then suddenly, black smoke swirls. Another genie appears. And surprise! It's still Iron. She sighed, defeated. Then she said, "Do you know how to fly?" Suddenly, the world tilts. Iron grabs her hand, and they soar over Dubai like Peter Pan. They land on a skyscraper helipad. Kelly finally says, "Wow, you're really a genie." I mean, honestly, what did she think he was? I Aaron was thrilled. He thinks finally she's gonna make a wish. But instead, Kelly walks up and pushes him off the building because, of course, she does. She's a psychopath. And I didn't see that coming. But he doesn't die. He flies back up. He's furious. He grabs her by her throat and says, "Make your wish." Kelly smirks. I can tell how this goes. These wishes are going to be good for me. Iron grins. "You're right. After the third wish, I'm gonna kill you." Kelly is completely calm and she says, well, then why wait? Just kill me now. Kelly, the psychopath, taunts the genie to kill her because for the first time in forever, she actually feels something. She feels excitement, adrenaline, a pause. But Iron is furious. Like, is this what human has become? Corrupted beyond hope. And he threatens her. If she tried to kill him again, he'll destroy everyone and everything while keeping her alive to suffer. Then he vanishes. Iron now is cooling outside of the hotel. Cars are pulling up. He counts the wheels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this must be the automobile that Saren told me about. People gather to take pictures because there is a black Jaguar sitting in the front seat. Unrestrained, calm, Iron recognizes him instantly. That's his servant. We'll call him Soren. He telepathically calls him out, and the Jaguar then meets him in the desert. Smoke arises, and Soren transforms back into a man. Master, you finally escaped. Do you have a new master? Yes, but she doesn't want to make any wishes. Back in Korea, Kelly walks through her door and freezes. Her grandma and friends are staring because next to her is a strange man, and it's actually Iron. He followed her across the continent and now looks completely human. He has short hair, modern clothes, and grandma's friends are like, who is this young man? Kelly is like, he's just living with me. Within seconds, they're planning the wedding, typical Asian auntie behavior. Kelly drags Iron to a room, whispers, don't do anything stupid. Then grandma barges in. Who are you talking to? She can't see him, of course, because Iron only appears to the people he wants them to see. Which means Kelly now looks insane. To stay calm, she clutches a watch. Tick tock, tick tock. Iron watches closely, studying her like an experiment he can solve. The next day, he talked to the villagers to learn about her past. It really did take a whole village to raise Kelly. Everyone pitched in because she lacked emotions. Meanwhile, Kelly runs her auto repair shop. Later, a truck driver comes in with a broken taillight. She fixes it without questions, but this is going to matter later. That night, when she walks home, Iron appears again. A car pulls up. It's a village chief and 2 men. They see the stranger. The chief starts questioning him. Kelly mutters, just introduce yourself briefly. So he does, by touching the man's nose with his own, because apparently that is a normal greeting in his world. The chief exploded. Why did you touch my nose? Are you gay? The other men drag him back, and when they turn around, poof, Iron's gone. Kelly pretended to be shocked, doing this worst acting ever. Oh my gosh, where do you go? Where do you go? Iron is frustrated because nothing's working if Kelly doesn't care about herself. Maybe she cares about others. So he shows up at her shop again. Kelsey working out in the tiny gym corner when he locks the door. She turns. He's holding a ball of fire. Stop that. There's a lot of flammables here. It's only you and I who can stop this fire, and I am not going to. The flames burst around them. He's forcing her to make a wish. Make a wish now, or I'll burn down the whole town. Kelly barely blinks, calm and slow. Open the door. He refuses. What he doesn't realize is there is actually another door. She walks right out. And Iron's like, oh my god, there is another door? This all-powerful genie is being outsmarted again. So Kelly grabs a metal pipe and beats him with it. It's actually comical because the genie can only get beat up by Kelly, his master. Now every Wednesday, Kelly has dinner with her friend. We'll call her Melanie. When Iron shows up again, Kelly's pissed. Are you stalking me? Melanie blinks. Kelly, who are you talking to? Embarrassed, Kelly storms off and buys a hair clip shaped like a cherry blossom. She hands it to Iron. Wear this when only I can see you. I don't want to look crazy. He hesitated to wear it, still obsessed with her making a wish. Then Kelly says, why are you so insistent? Because every human is corrupted, and I will prove it. Fine, prove it then. In the next 3 out of 5 people you meet, grant their wishes. If they're all corrupted, I'll make a wish. Deal? And by the way, that was my first wish, so you better start proving it. Iron thinks Kelly's first wish is ridiculous. Prove that humans aren't corrupted? Who does that? But fine, challenge accepted. The first person passed by, a lady from the supermarket. We'll call her Susan. Her shoulders heavy, her eyes are dull. Iron stares. I've seen that face before, the face that wants the world to be destroyed. Next, a young woman from the bank. We'll call her Hannah. She recognizes Kelly and flinches, like most people do. Hannah says, there's a new savings promo. If you got a text, then she says Kelly's broken bad. Well, you probably don't need that. Iron smirks. Well, that look again. The face that wants the world destroyed. Suddenly, a dog starts barking at him, like he knows his sins. So naturally, he picks up the dog at his third target. Because why not? Maybe animals count too. Fourth, the truck driver from earlier. Then fifth, a YouTuber. When the list is set, Iron tells Kelly, not all genies are good. Some exist just to send humans to hell. And my other name is Satan. Bad mood. Because Kelly just made a selfless wish and she's winning this round. She says, how would I even know if people are corrupted? What if they make secret wishes? Iron says, there is a pen that only writes the truth. Suddenly, they're at the rooftop. A man in white appears. He and Iron clearly know each other. Before the man can react, Iron shoves Kelly off the roof. The man leaps after her, and as she falls, Kelly screams, even though she's actually excited. This is so much fun! But he catches her mid-air. His wings burst open, and they land safely. Kelly, ever so graceful, yanked one of his feathers and run. This is Iron's brother, Eli. An angel who once sighted a human in the world of heavens. Now back home, Kelly inspects the feather. She tries writing simple facts, nothing. Then she writes, this genie is really hot. At first, nothing happens. Then the words start to shift. Now it says, the genie appeared. This is brutal. Even celestial stationery has higher beauty standard than us. She tries again. I'm my grandma's burden. The words morph into she is her grandma's strength. The pen only writes the truth. Meanwhile, Susan, working at a supermarket, finds Iron's lamp. She rubs it. A genie appears. He offers her 3 wishes. Anything except resurrection or future time travel. Her first wish, to become branch manager. She worked 20 years with no promotion, so the next morning she's a manager. And power changes her fast. She treats others the same cruel way she was treated. Iron smirks. See? Corruption. At the auto shop, Soren gathers intel. He tells Iron, there are certain days where Kelly disappears, the 4th, the 14th, and the 24th, every Wednesday. Scuba diving, hiking, workshops, and pork stew nights. These are her death days. Days where she plans her exit because she fears outliving her grandma, afraid she'll turn evil without her. Aaron realizes that if Kelly dies with Grandma, his whole mission fails. So, in the most old fashioned way possible, he decided to extend Grandma's life. No magic, just chores. He rubs her back, helps her with farming, does laundry. In Grandma's eyes, he's the perfect grandson in law. The whole village thinks he's madly in love with Kelly. At this time, Kelly drags Aaron to the mall. He's carrying a mountain of shopping bags. Then they dine at a fancy restaurant. Totally no date. She looks out a window at the glowing tower. I want to go there. So Aaron takes her, literally flies her up there. The view is breathtaking. Kelly says, it's dark up here. Maybe it's hard to see my lack of emotions. In that sense, I like you. Aaron, what exactly do you like about me? She such a list random things, including the sound of a dentist chair. He's confused. Wait, so I don't even rank high? He's determined to impress her. Aaron snapped his fingers. Dear master, tonight I'll give you the greatest darkness. The entire city then suddenly goes out. A sea of stars above them. It's beautiful, it's gentle, it's cosmic silence. He then studies her face, barely lit by the starlight. What is she thinking? Then flame flickers in his hand, revealing her blank stare. She says softly, do it. When the man says, look at the stars, that's the moment to kiss. Apparently Melanie told her that. And Kelly, the little psychopath who's never been kissed, decided to test the theory. She grabs him, kisses him, mechanical and romantic, like two dead fishes bumping together. She pulls back. What's all the hype about? Aaron looked offended. He has an ego. I didn't want to do this, but it's going to be different when I do it. He cups her face and kisses her. The music swells, the city lights slowly come back, like millions of Christmas lights wrapping the skyline. And then there's like a full 360 pan of them having this moment, the Satan and the psychopath. And I did not see this coming. And this is only a beginning. The genie believes humans are selfish. Kelly believes she has nothing left to lose. But once wishes start to collide with love, someone is going to pay the price. Part 2 is where everything starts to crack.